Hello everybody, my name is Jamie and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I got this look right here. So I wanted to do something that was a little bit warmer, a little bit easier to do. I know it looks like a lot to some people, but it's honestly just the bold lip and the winged eyeliner, which are completely optional. I will walk you through each step, what brushes I use. The eyeshadow palette I use for this is absolutely amazing and super easy to use also. So yeah, if you want to see how I got this look right here, then please just keep watching. Okay, so we are starting with our base done and our eyebrows done. Today I'm just gonna be focusing on like the eye look and kind of like the bronzing and the highlighting and all of that. The base and the foundation just gets boring and repetitive after a while, and I don't wanna be boring and repetitive. So let's get started. Today I'm going to be using what I think is the essential eyeshadow palette of fall 2018, and that is this palette right here. This is the Fenty Beauty Moroccan Spice palette. It looks like this. It is so gorgeous, right? I can't get enough of this palette, honestly. It is a little on the pricier side, but honestly, it blends beautifully and it's really easy to use. So we're just gonna stick with the basics today. We're not gonna get too crazy. I mean, I might get a little crazy, but if you don't wanna get crazy, I'll kinda give you some options. So to start off this look, I'm going to start with my Morphe M514. It's a very fluffy brush. It's really good to lay down the first shade. So I'm going to go in with this shade right here. That is Cumin Get It. So I just kind of like dipped my brush into the color and then just tapped off any extra product that would be on there. And then I'm just keeping it right above the crease area. For me, like I have a really deep set crease, so I'm just kind of keeping it right above that. You can bring it out a little bit too. I'm not bringing it in too far. I'm really just focusing it right above here. I am just making circular motions to really make sure that it's blendable. Okay, so for the next shade, we're going in with this color right there. That is Spice Trip. And I'm going to take a Zoeva 228 brush, and I'm just going to focus that right underneath that first shade. And again, making circular motions to really blend that together, but not bringing it up as far. And really take your time and focus on blending. If your wrist and fingers hurt, that means you're blending enough and to keep going. And I'm kind of just going back and forth and really blending in this product and building up the pigment. That's what I really love about this eyeshadow palette, is it's buildable. It's not going to be too intense right away, so it's really, really easy to use in that sense. And even now, the second time going in, I am gonna kind of bring it down a little bit more to prepare for the next eyeshadow that we're gonna bring in. Then I'm going to pick up that first Morphe brush and just kind of blend those two together without adding any other pigment on the brush. Get out of here, bangs. So next I'm going to take my Zoeva 231 brush. I'm going to go in with this shade right here. That is Hennessy. And for this shade, I'm really kind of packing it on both sides like so, tapping off any extra product. And for this, I'm going to tilt my head back a little bit just because I do have such deep set, such a deep set crease. It just kind of helps me get in there and blend a little bit better. So I'm just going to focus that on the outer corner and in the bottom part of the crease. And for this, I'm kind of doing like patting, packing motions, and then back and forth motions, and then patting and back and forth motions. And another thing that's important to remember is you brought the first shade out, but don't bring all of your shades out as far as the first shade. Kind of think of it as like the lightest shade out here and kind of gradually going in, so then it has enough room to kind of like smoke out instead of like having it dark way up here. You don't want that. Maybe you do. I don't know. I'm not judging you. I don't want that. Again, picking up that second brush and then just kind of blending out that last color we just put on without putting any other product on the brush. Cool beans. Okay, so next I'm going to take this shade right here. That is Mirage. And you can take any color you want to. And that I'm just kind of focusing on the inner corner here and kind of just blending it into what we have going on over here. And again, taking the brush we used before that and kind of just going back over and making sure that blends. Super easy, right? We used like 4 shades and 4 brushes. Not too hard. Okay, next we're gonna put on some eyeliner. So there are a few different ones you can use. If you just want to not use any eyeliner at all and just put your mascara on, I would recommend doing something on the lower lash first before doing your mascara, which we'll do in just a second. If you're going to do eyeliner, I would recommend doing the top and then the bottoms. Anyway, you could use a gel eyeliner. This one from Pretty Vulgar. Can you see? It's like a huge glare. It's really pretty. It's from Pretty Vulgar. I love it. It's my favorite one. I was using the Inglot one for a long time. This one has replaced it. You could use a liquid eyeliner like this one right here. This is the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner. I absolutely love this stuff. I do want to try the Pretty Vulgar one too, but as of right now, this has replaced my Stila, and that one was like, but this one is like. And then if you just want to use a regular pencil, there are these from Makeup Geek. They're the ones that you like sharpen or whatever. I love these. These are my favorite ones, and they are very inexpensive, but the quality is not, you know, you don't lose the quality with it at all. They're amazing. But today I am going to use this one from Pretty Vulgar because, like I said, I love it. I am going to do a winged eyeliner. You don't have to do a winged eyeliner. You can do whatever eyeliner you want to, whatever you feel most comfortable doing. So yeah, do you. On to the bottom lash line. So for this, I am going to use my brown Makeup Geek pencil. If I wanted it to be a little bit darker, I would go through and do my black one, but I like to do the eyeliner first and then the eyeshadow as of recently. I feel like it's easier than like smoking out all of your eyeshadow, making it look beautiful, and then putting a big harsh line of like eyeliner and then having to go through and blend it out again. Too much work. So I'm just going to pop a little bit of this on. If you can do your eyeliner without pulling on your eyes, you should do that. I can't, I don't know why. So do as I say, not as I do with this step, please. But if you do have to pull down, just do it really gently. So I'm going to take a pencil brush, and this is the 230 brush from Zoeva. I'm going to go in with the shade here and kind of focus that along the lower lash line. And then I'm going to take that first Morphe brush we used and going in with that same shade, Cumin Get It, and then just go right over the top of everything you just did. You can even bring it up a little bit if you're feeling sassy. I feel sassy every day, so you know when I'm bringing it up. And I'm gonna go through one more time with that darker brown and then just go along the lash line again. And then without taking any product on that first one, again, just blending it all out and smoking it out. There she is, your beautiful eyeshadow look. Okay, so I'm going to use this mascara from Hourglass Cosmetics. It is the Caution Extreme Mascara. I'm going to curl my eyelashes, I'm going to put on my mascara, and then we'll get on to the rest of the face. So to finish off the rest of the face, I'm going to keep it pretty simple. I'm going to go in with this Park Avenue Princess palette right here. She's beautiful, isn't she? So I'm going to go in with this shade right here that I clearly never use, and that is Princess Cut. And I'm going to go in with my Zoeva 126 brush, and it's shaped like this. I always try to like explain how this brush is shaped, and I never do a good job because it's always dirty, so I never want to show you. But today it's clean, and it's kind of like tapered and like long and skinny. So it fits right here perfectly because of this like its shape. Like this brush would be way too big. It's way too circular. And then let me look here. This brush right here, this is gonna be way too flat. This is gonna be if you're going for like a really intense contour. This is just a really good brush. And Zoeva products are really good, and I don't know, I don't hear of a lot of people using them, but I love them and I think you will too. So again, I'm kind of just like, and I have to like kind of really get in there because I've used almost all of it. Tapping off any extra product. Tapping off extra product is going to be crucial, especially when you're first starting out doing makeup. It gives you room to kind of build rather than like putting on a bunch of product and having to blend it all out. And then that's kind of how you end up with a mess. I don't want you to end up with a mess. Again, unless you want a mess, I don't know. I need to keep my opinions to myself. But as you see, everybody kind of already has a natural shadow right there anyway. So I'm going to start in the hairline and just follow that natural shadow, doing like circular-ish motions. I never want to bring it down to the mouth. I always want to keep it back, especially if I'm doing a look that's supposed to be a little bit more natural. And then I'm kind of just going back through without putting any product on it, and then just kind of like blending it out. And then I'm going to put a little bit more product on, tap off the extra. And to do my nose contour lately, I'm not doing anything crazy. I'm just putting more product on the brush and then just like lightly swiping it down my nose like so. And the pressure is light as a motherfucking feather. And then going right underneath here. You don't even have to do a nose contour at all. You don't. I do. I just did. Another thing you don't have to do is highlight, but I'm going to also do that. I was never like big into highlighting until I found this one right here. This is Prosecco Pop from Becca Cosmetics, and I absolutely love it. It was like the most beautiful highlight I found that worked for my skin. If you have a little bit more of like fair skin, Champagne Pop from Becca Cosmetics is also a really good one. Laura Geller actually has some really beautiful highlighters as well. I think they're really easy to use, especially if you're just starting out with like the highlighting game. So it's really sad and depressing. Like falling everywhere. Ah! I'm losing it. The product, not my mind. Maybe both. So now I'm kind of just swirling on there, tapping off extra product, and you saw how much extra product was on there, and kind of tilting my head. And again, you can kind of see where the light is going to reflect off the highest point of my cheek, and just back and forth right there. And again, building up that highlight is going to, see, fuck, it's so pretty. Keep building it up until you get the amount of highlight you want, which I think that's perfect, especially for like an everyday look. We'll stop there. There you are. I'm gonna do just a little bit on the tip of my nose and a little bit on the bridge. Again, totally optional. Okay, I'm also going to take a little bit more. I'm going to highlight my inner corner here. I'm gonna do a little bit on the Cupid's bow as well, because I want to. If you like blush, now is your time. So now I'm going to take this blush right here from Pretty Vulgar. Really pretty. Again, tapping off, like really tapping off, because I'm not a blush person, but I like to add just a little bit of color back into my skin. Yes. Perfect. And then I feel like this kind of just blends the contour and the highlight together, and it's gorgeous. I like blushes more of this color. The minute they get to like pinky, I'm like, hell no. Okay, for lipstick, I'm going to use this one right here from Wet n Wild. I really do love these Wet n Wild lipsticks. This is in shade Missy and Fierce, and I really do love this. Like, do you see how it's kind of like indented? It just makes it so easy to do the lipstick. So I'm going to put this on and I'll be right back. And of course, moral of the story is you can use whatever lipstick you want to. I'm kind of like wanting to try some warm like brown lipsticks, but I don't know, fall time, I live for a good red lip. And this is a good red lipstick. So now it's time to set the face. I'm going to use this right here, the All Nighter spray from Urban Decay. It is my ride or die. It is my favorite. So I'm gonna use this one. If you use foundation and products on your face, you should absolutely use a setting spray. All right, everyone, so this is the finished look, and I really hope you're able to learn something today. Honestly, like, it's just makeup, just have fun. Practice does make perfect, but if you feel like you're frustrated with makeup or you feel like you just can't get it, just keep practicing, just keep trying. Wash it off, try it again. It's an expensive hobby, but a hobby nonetheless, and it's nothing to take too serious. Still got lipstick on my teeth. Oh my God, it's everywhere. That is not the lipstick's fault. I swear to God, it's my fault. Okay, so if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up. If you enjoy watching the rest of my videos, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks, guys.